Hi all. After so many years working in entertainment solutions, still today I find amazing how a television can become a point of encounter in between guest and hotel. The hotelier posts all kinds of information about the hotel in the TV and can be delivering what is happening at the precise moment to the guest. And the guest makes a good advantage of this interactivity. At the beginning of the times, when we were talking about IPTV, we were always thinking about a set-top box. Step by step, year after year, the TV manufacturers have been developing televisions which are able and capable to be working in a hospitality environment, delivering also IP. Nonetheless, the growth of TV brands which are not ready to be working in the hospitality environment make them require a set-top box for the IP to be running on those hotels. In entertainment solutions, after all these years, we have been getting adapted to these scenarios, to the plural scenarios we may find. So whatever decision the hotelier takes when making a choice in a TV brand, we will be ready and capable to be injecting our ZAFIRO IPTV in them. In the following videos, we will try to explain you what is the behavior of this IPTV and the entertainment in the different TV brands. Let's see how it works. For this scenario we're going to show now, we have chosen a Samsung TV. And we have chosen this Samsung TV because Samsung is one of these brands, of the main three brands that they are in the market working for hospitality, for high IP hospitality. We have LG, Samsung, and Philips. Of those three brands, Samsung still is not ready to be inserting the functionality of casting in the television. So still we need external device, in this case a Chromecast, to make the cast working. So that's why we have chosen this TV. It could be another TV brand outside Philips, LG, or Samsung. But we are going to use this one as an example of a TV which requires, in this case, a Chromecast that we will be using also as a set-top box. It doesn't matter if it's Samsung or another name of the brand, which I don't want to mention, okay? We are not going to do any more promotions here. So let's see what the television has behind and how it works. So as you see here, there's the TV. And what we have done is we already showed this in another previous video 1 year ago, but still we're going to repeat it because we want to show all the feasible situations we may find in a hotel. In this case, let's imagine this television is not smart, not working for IP. What we have to do is putting an external dongle as a set-top box. This is the Chromecast, okay? And then this Chromecast, we will be receiving the IP connectivity through an Ethernet adapter, and then all the contents will be running into the television thanks to the Chromecast. And at the same time, the Chromecast will be used for casting purposes. Let's experience now what we will find in the television as if we were a guest. So the first thing, when I'm accessing to the room, in the check-in, I will find a screen like this. That is true that by default, the PMS is informing ZAFIRO of the nationality and the language of the guest. Nonetheless, the hotel can give the option to the guest to change the language. So let's choose English. Following, we will find a welcome that can be screen, can be a video also, and then pressing OK, we will jump into the proper IPTV that we will be finding all the time in the room. So, as we've seen in other videos, we can have a menu wherever and the functionalities. TV, where we can have one or several in-house channels or corporative or promotion channels, depending on who is calling in different namings. And then channels that can be grouped or can be in bulk. Okay? Here, in the top, we can select my favorite list, my channels of my language, and my country. Okay? So in this case, I'm from Spain and my language is English. Okay? It seems nonsense, but it's like this. So when going back, I want to show you something. If we go to services, here we can show, or we find all the list of services that hotelier has included in the television for me to see. So if we go to one of the menus, like for example, hotel experiences, and we access, I want to show you this alternative, okay? So here we find a picture with the definition and description of the services, but we can find more information somewhere. And somewhere is here. And what is here? This is the loyalty application. So in the loyalty application, we will have, with the same style, the same patterns, we will find all the information of the hotel, and we can interact with the hotel thanks to ZAFIRO mobile. Okay, but we are the guest. We are going to use it as a guest. And we'll talk about this later. Let's continue with the interface. So going back to the interface, I want to show you also the different functionalities we have. We've gone through this in other videos. Let's do a quick review. So we can see the guest invoice thanks to the integration with the PMS. We can set up alarms either by a beep or by a TV channel. We can control the different inputs of the television depending on the brand, okay? The behavior is different, but here you will see all the alternatives. And we can set parental control in case we do any shopping, as we'll see now. So in order to avoid the kids to do anything, okay? Let's try to enable. So here we enter the code and that's done. Okay, let's go back to home and let's see how we could do the room ordering. So here we have shops. We can have as many shops as we want to. Okay, either internal or we can invite third parties, like if it's a complex, we can invite a shop which is not belonging to the hotel to be shown in here and to be accessed from here. Let's do a room order. If we go to breakfast, let's order this cake. Here you will see all the process, and then 1 unit, add for this amount, and it's added to the cart. So the process is, now we have requested this goes to the manager, to the backend system, so the hotel can have all the ordering list and the status of this list. And then, well, let's finalize the order. Where do we want it? In the room service, okay, let's do it in the room service. Continue. When do we want it? As soon as possible. Let's schedule, for example, this time. Finalize the order, and then we add a room, which is in this case 1, 0, and done. So the order is confirmed. Then we will have also notifications of the status of the order. Let's close it, okay? And same, we can do it with amenities. If we go to accessories, for example, we can be requesting, in this case, we have set it as a cost, but as a guest, I can find it also at cost 0, depending on the criteria of the hotel. Okay, so this is the flow of the ordering. Let's go back, and then let's see an important point, crucial point. The casting, which, as you know, is the most demanded functionality now. So let's review this process. We already saw this in a previous videos when we were explaining how the new which is not new anymore, the Chromecast generation for working, Netflix and Apple TV on the screen, okay? And then for the rest of applications, directly streaming, seamless streaming. We go through the process of pairing. Here we are. We are going to the landing page. We wait until we are set, we are connected and ready to deliver our content on TV. Let's do the exercise. Go to YouTube, which is easy. We get connected to our Chromecast and we are there and ready to launch. My beloved Celine Dion. Okay, done. So let's not stop this. Now we're going to see how to perform a checkout, and in the following videos we'll see another example different than this TV to see how the cast is incorporated in directly on TV. So first, as I promised, we go to our stay, we do the checkout, we finish our experience in the hotel, and bye-bye. See you soon, and we'll see each other in a next occasion. Let's move to other videos where we will see what I explained. Other TV brands.